everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Sal. Now this week has been somewhat emotional, I guess you would say, for me, because we've got July 4th, which is here, and while it's not necessarily a family holiday, it's become a family holiday. Families are going to be together. They're going to be setting off fireworks. They're going to be having parties, and they're going to be enjoying each other's time with one another. It got me to thinking that a lot of times the bullies that we run across in our own lives aren't necessarily strangers. A lot of times the bullies that we experience are from our own families, from our own homes. Our mothers, our fathers, brothers, sisters. As if you got siblings, it's pretty much understood that you're gonna get picked on. But your mothers and your fathers, you wouldn't think they would be the bullies, but a lot of times they are. A lot of times they're bullies, and they don't even know they are. When I was growing up, I told my old man, my ma, that I wanted to work in the movies. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be in that life. And they're like, nah, you can't do that. That's not a real job. That's not real work. You gotta get yourself a good job, with benefits, and you just gotta stay at that job until you die. That was the mindset of a lot of people in that same era that I grew up in, which was the 70s. Now, the moment they told me, you can't do that, it's not a real job, you can't make any money doing that, I could feel my heart sink into my stomach. And, it did cause problems later on down the road for me. The dog staring at me. Hey guy. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that was a bully move, but it was an ignorant move. And I mean ignorant by the fact they did not know, they did not understand. So if your child comes up to you, and let's say they tell you they want to do underwater basket weaving. You don't know what that is. But to you, it sounds stupid. They're like, nah, you can't do that. Get a real job. Go down and work at the mill with me, or work at the yard with me, or work construction, or become a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. If you are a parent and you're watching this, and you got a child that come up to you and they've told you something along those lines, take a moment. Pause on that knee-jerk reaction. If you don't know what it is that they're talking about, have your child educate you. Ask them, what is that? What do they do? Tell me about it. Where can I learn more about this? Which is kind of a stupid question. You know where you can learn about it. It's a freaking interweb. I love that word, the interweb. It's not used nearly enough. Everybody says the internet, but me, I like the interweb. What do you want? My dog, no lie, is staring at me right now, giving me like the worst. Here, take a look at this. It's giving me stink eye, aren't you? Yeah, you're giving me stink eye. But all right. But that's just one example, Oh, come on. There we go, good boy. Now, okay, that's just one example. What if your child comes out, and they say, hey mom, hey pop, I'm gay. Thought about it? I cannot deny my feelings no more. I'm gay. What are you gonna do? You gonna freak out? Or are you gonna support them? Are you gonna start quoting scripture to them? Or are you gonna be there at their side? There are so many ways that parents bully without knowing that they're being a bully. Here's the thing. You are the first man and or woman that your child will ever know. Anything that you do, they will judge future relationships on you. So if you are a mother and you promise your son something and you don't follow through, and if you do that enough times, that boy is going to grow up not trusting women. Okay? He's going to have this disconnected feeling with women. Likewise, fathers with your daughters. You know, any certain way that you act to them is how they are going to perceive men. So if you are planning on having a child, or if you already have a kid, you know, don't have a kid just to have a kid. You know, have a plan. You know, want that kid, want that child, once they graduate high school, assuming they do, they come to you and they say, hey, I'm going to go to college. What are you going to do? Are you prepared for that? Or are you going to look at your spouse and go, who? We didn't see that one coming. I don't know what we're going to do. You know, you're kind of on your own there, child. You know, we just thought it'd be fun to have a kid. We didn't think about what it would mean to actually have them. So parents, think about what you're doing. Do not be a bully to your own child. Think about what that child's life is going to be like. Become a leader. Don't be their friend. Don't be their freaking friend. You are not their friend. You are their parent. You are their leader. You are their manager. It is your job to teach them how to work throughout life. They don't know about life. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Here's the tricky thing. You have to teach them about life, but understand that the world they are growing up in is different than the world you grew up in. So in order to raise a child in this day and age, you gotta understand this day and age. You can't pull out this stuff about, well, when I was your age. It don't matter. If you grew up in my time, if you were born in the 70s, and you grew up in the 80s, and you have a child now, whatever you experienced back then, it don't really matter no more. Things are different. But we was in school back in the 80s. If you had a bully, that bully came up to you. And that bully friggin' bullied you in person. Now, they can bully you in person, they can bully you online, they can bully you through your cell phone. You gotta be prepared for that if you're a parent. You're gonna be stuck in a position where you are telling your child, I don't know, just handle it. What kind of stupid, moronic answer is that for a parent to give a child? Just handle it. They don't know how to handle it. They've not been on this planet as long as you have. Get a freaking clue, parents. Anyway, I digress. All I'm saying is that a lot of times bullies are not online. They're at home. Parents, if you can catch yourself, please do. Now, if you're a child and your parents are bullies and they don't want to change. Now, there's a difference. Let me make sure I'm very clear on this. There's a difference between discipline because you're a knucklehead and being bullied. That gets into a slightly deeper topic that this channel is not about. Not at this moment anyways, I don't know. Maybe later on. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. In that light. That looks, I'm not one to toot my own horn. But, I don't know. I'm kind of happy with the way that's looking. You know? No one's better than me. Alright, gang. Hey, listen. Happy 4th of July to all of you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comments below. If there's anything you want me to give my opinion on, let me know. Write it in.
You can even put it in the comments below, or you can send it to my email account at, what's that? Just flying over my head. At salgiglione@gmail.com. It's spelled Giglione. We do not pronounce that I. Alright then? Okay, well I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Take care. Peace.